In last week's video, we talked about how to respond when a client asks you, so what makes you different? And towards the end of that video, I talked about telling stories. Today, I'm going to talk about how you tell those stories in a way that creates really powerful impact. The key thing you're trying to achieve with a story is to move away from the traditional statements of intent and capability. We can do this, we will do that. The problem with those statements is that there's no evidence, there's no proof that you have done that. So what you're trying to do is tell a story of what has been done before rather than what will happen this time. And you clearly need to link it back to what the client has already told you they're looking to achieve. The construct for this three-part story is that the first part is the need of the previous client, what the previous client needed. The second part is the feature, i.e. what you did in that situation. And the third part is the benefit, i.e. the results that the client got from what you did that addressed the need they had in the first place. So let me give you a real example that happened recently when we were approached by an organisation who said that it wanted to change culturally the way its sales force impacted the marketplace. And what I managed to identify from them was the key thing for them was to improve the confidence of their people to call prospects. So at that point I asked them if they'd be interested in hearing a story about a previous similar situation, and of course they said yes. And at that point I told them this story. The first part, the need. So this is the need that the previous client had. I said in 2008 we were approached by one of the big four accounting firms in China and Hong Kong. And what they told us was that for 20 years the phone had been ringing, and now the global financial crisis had kicked in and the phone had stopped ringing, and their partners had lost the confidence to pick up the phone and call clients and prospects. So that was the first part of the story, the need element. The second part is the feature, or what we did in that situation. So what we did in that situation was we did an assessment of the confidence levels across the partnership group, and then we ran a series of training and coaching workshops for a period of 18 months across that part of the world. So that was the feature we brought to bear. The last part of the story is the benefit that the client got from that. So the result of this was that the organisation did a reassessment of the confidence levels of the partners, and the confidence levels on average had gone up by 17% over that period. That is a three-part story construct. The need a previous client had, what we did for that client, and the benefit they got in terms of time, money and comfort, the three critical benefits that are relevant for this client.